Gemini. Let's see what's going on with you. I'm using the Oracle of the Radiant Sun. Now, you all know that I am doing the Midsummer Flash Sale, and that is 20 minutes for $20. You can email providencetarotkendrick at gmail.com. Now, my name is spelled Kendrick. So, I'm gonna do it 2 more times. The North Node is in Gemini right now. So what's going on for you in that? You know, for those of you who are Gemini risings, then that means that your North Node and the rising are like right there. So what new ideas do you have? What new direction do you have? And what changes are you making? What risks are you taking? You know? I feel like you want to kind of like let go of those things that might have been restricting you before, because you're like, whoa. And you know, that doesn't mean like, I mean, you know, restriction could be happening in so many different ways. It could be relationships restricting you. It could be your possessions or your, you know, those things restricting you or hindering you, you know? It could be anything. So Gemini, let's see what's going on. Oracle of the Radiant Sun in honor of Leo season. You know, it's the leopard, but it's still a cat, right? And the lion just kind of like represents all of that like big feline energy for the zodiac. Riches. Ooh, this is a good one, darling. So, what's the song? Make it last forever and ever. Make it last. Riches, Saturn and Capricorn. I don't really remember that song, so I was trying to do it and not sound crazy. But this is like, you know, working hard to make it happen. It's really talking about self-mastery. And it's, you know, if you want people to see you a certain way, then you're gonna have to work hard to become that thing that people admire for that reason, that you want them to see you the way that you want them to see you. Okay, because it's like Saturn is karma, and Saturn is work, and Saturn is effort, endurance, fear, intimidation. But Capricorn is definitely up for the challenge. And with Saturn being in Capricorn right now, it talks about things changing. It talks about being the best version. Right? What's the quality? Right? It's quantity, but it's quality first. Quality first. Quality leads to a quantitative experience. Quality leads to the quantitative experience. Okay? Yeah, so whatever the work is, get it done. With that Saturn and Capricorn right there. Mercury and Aries, restlessness. So what are you thinking about? What are you worried about? You know, you're putting a lot of thought into aggression, or you're putting a lot of aggression into thought. And that, when I said that, it was 3 minutes and 33 seconds. Okay, Mercury is quick, and Aries is impulsive. So this is kind of like needing something to do, needing something to put that energy, because Mercury gets bored and Aries gets bored too, and it goes to the new idea. So it's a 1, so it's talking about bringing things into funnel down so that you can organize some things, right? Because Mercury needs to be organized, and you need to start somewhere, and this is a 1. It's Mercury and Aries is like triple 1, 1, 1, 1, right? So maybe some of you are seeing that, and you're moving in a lot of different directions right now. You just kind of need to calm it down. Focus on something. I want you to focus on something. Maybe you need to get out, get some fresh air, maybe walk around the neighborhood or something like that, because it's like just go out and explore something to take the edge off, right? Be out in your town. If you can walk around, if you're in the city, do that. If you're in the country, you can just walk around at 444, do that, you know? If you're just going to kind of like do some organization in your personal space, do that. You know, this is also physicality because Mercury talks about the respiratory system and physicality and working out, in Aries is the head, and it's talking about putting some energy into that stuff, right? Your impulse, okay? So some of you are sexually restless as well, for whatever reason, because Aries does talk about sex, Pluto and Mars. And right now we have Mars in Aries, and Mars is saying, honey, you want that. Speculation. So this is Jupiter in Cancer, which is exalted. So this could be saying, you know, you might be getting lost in your feeling, or you could be letting your feelings lead you to false starts, or you could be initiating, right, what the feelings are being triggered by speculation. Because Jupiter rules Sagittarius, and that's talking about the mind and the intellect, right? And going there, 0 to 60. So you could be speculating something and going there 0 to 60 because you're and that's triggering feelings, right? But you have to realize that there's a reason why all of these things are occurring. You just need some security and some nurturing right now. And all of the things that you are seeing could be giving you signs, right? These are signs, you know, so it's like Jupiter in Cancer. Wow, the psychic energy. What are you speculating? Look at that crab. It's beautiful, right? So your speculation is also dominating you. Right? That's why you're restless. Because you're thinking, you're feeling, and it's almost like you're jumping to conclusions because the moon does that. Conclusion illusion. Right? Jumping to conclusion. But also, let's see what's behind this Riches card, because that's what I do. Egotism, right? So Saturn in Capricorn, that's definitely an ego, because that's that first ray of power and will. Okay, so we're dealing with people's egos. We're dealing with our own ego. This is Mars in Leo. Okay, and Mars in Leo talks about needing to have sorry, I'm trying to change my angles. Needing to have like a positive ego too, right? How is your ego working for you though? Because your ego has to work for you. It has to serve you in a way. Right? And that's what we're talking about, mastery too, because when you master your ego and you understand how it's going to serve you, then it's going to be able to help serve you, and then you're going to be able to dominate. But you know, domination is kind of like winning, right? It's like you want to be the winner or something. It's like spirituality also is kind of like has a huge influence right here. You know, I think you just need to relax. Yeah, you have a lot of fire here, Gemini. You have a lot of restlessness. It's ego. We have Venus in Virgo, which is flattery, right? So it's almost kind of like don't flatter yourself in whatever kind of way. But then also somebody could just be telling you what you want to hear with this flattery card because it's Venus in Gemini for some of you all, you know? Right? Keep it nice too. Don't say anything that's going to be too harsh, you know, just because you're feeling reckless or just because you're speculating something, and that is kind of like dominating you and you're obsessing over that a little bit because it is Mars in Sagittarius, and Mars in Sagittarius comes after its experience Scorpio, so we want to be on that Scorpio vibe with that, you know what I mean? And then we got Mars in Leo here, which is coming from Mars in Cancer, you know, which that is, I believe, some sort of protection or something like that. So, you know, I feel like just try to do whatever it is that you need to do to focus on you, because we have a lot of Mars here. And, you know, calm down, Gemini. Calm down. That's all I'm gonna say. If you'd like to get a reading with me, email providencetarotkendrick@gmail.com. Follow me on YouTube and Instagram. It's Providence Tarot, and my personal account is NYC Kendrick. The special runs from August 6th to August 21st. 20 minutes for $20. Bye.